So I've been testing out the Maxpedition PLATY pouches. I bought the small one and did a review of it, but thankfully Maxpedition sent out the larger version for me to test out and compare to the smaller one because I wasn't sure, if you watched my previous review of the smaller one, if this was the correct size for me. And I have to say, I'm very impressed with both pouches. I think that I appreciate the smaller one because the larger one exists, and I also appreciate the larger one because the smaller one exists. And so it's really difficult to say which one I prefer. I like both of them, and I think if they hadn't sent me this larger one, I probably wouldn't have purchased this one, but now that I've tested it, I would probably purchase both. They're not very expensive at all. I'll link both of them below. They're right around the $20 price point. I think the larger one's just like $1 more than the smaller one. So I would say if you're looking for a pouch to organize all of your EDC gear, pick up both of these if you can. I know that obviously, if your finances are tight, it might be hard to decide which one, but hopefully this video will kind of give you an idea of which one might be better for you. But for me personally, I'm really enjoying both these pouches, and I'll go over some of the differences and compare them as I go. The main difference obviously is going to be the size. So this is the smaller pouch, which is 4x6, and the larger one comes in at 5x7. Now I did get the green version, the OD green, and it looks fantastic. I do like the black as well. And that extra inch in terms of the height and the width makes a huge difference because I can put a full-size field notes notebook back here without it having stick out, like on the smaller one right here. It was kind of hard to put in here. But also, even when you have it loaded out, it's even just hard to stick something in there this size. So it fits a lot better in the larger one. But I did find this little notebook. It's a 3¼ by 4-inch notebook. I got a dozen of them for like $12, so a little over $1 per notebook. And it's waterproof, and it has the grid lines. And that fits perfectly back here, and it doesn't stick out. So I'll leave a link below because I think that's just a really great size. The only other brand name that came close was the Right in the Rain pads. It was 3¼ by 4.6, so it's a little bit taller. So I haven't checked those out. I do like Right in the Rain products, but this is a more generic one. But the Right in the Rain one, you only get 3 for like $10. So this is a little bit more economical. And I've been really enjoying this one. I mean, on some of them, the stitching has come off. So they're not the highest quality, but you do get 12 of them. And so you can just put them wherever you need them. And so the larger one, back to this one, as you can see, I have a full-size pen versus just my regular EDC pen, which is the Olight O Pen Mini, which is a little bit thinner, lighter, and smaller. This is the Uniball Jet Stream. I just picked these up, and I don't know why I haven't tried these before, but I really like the performance of these, and they're super cheap from Walmart, and they've been around for years, and a lot of people like them, so I tried them, and I have to say I'm really enjoying this pen, so to go along with my notebook. All right, so that goes right there. And as you can see in the front, obviously and very clearly, these pockets can hold full-sized EDC items versus this one. Now on this one, in my previous video, I had the Beebury Rescue multi-tool in here, but I just upgraded to the Nextool E1. And I'm really enjoying this multi-tool. It's got a pair of scissors, it's got a blade, and has the bit driver right here that takes those flat Leatherman style bits. And I got a whole bit kit in the back here. I ordered the bit kit for it as well. I'll do a whole review on this. And so now I have access to 10 double-sided bits right here. So I've really been enjoying that. Like I said, I'll do a full review on that at a later date. So, but that's the main thing that I kind of upgraded from the last time I did the review of it. Everything else is pretty much the same. On the larger one, I'll just put this aside. On the larger one, I have my Gordon multi-tool, which is a Leatherman Wave clone. And I just really love that tool. Right around $40 from Harbor Freight. And then over here, I actually have my bit holder. Now this looks very similar to the Big Idea design, but it's a knockoff. It's a Chinese knockoff. I actually saw that HVAC Budget posted a link to this on Amazon and it looked really cool at the time. It was going for $18, so I've saved like $100+ over the Big Idea design. But I don't know if I really like it or if it's worth $18, to be honest with you. It's got a pretty janky pocket clip, and even just the action here isn't that great versus my Steelman. The action is a lot smoother on here, as you can see, a lot quieter as well. And even just the machining, this one has individual slots for each bit. This one does not. There's a lot of things going on with it, even like the extension that it came with. The magnet pretty much came off right away. And when you use it on the end here, you can see it doesn't fit in there really well. The bits work better, so it's not as loose, but I'm probably going to be sending it back. I might do a review of it and compare it to my Steelman, but I don't know if it's worth $18. Maybe it's good as a backup just to carry some extra bits around. But the other thing, it's very, very heavy. I can't believe how heavy this is. I mean, it almost feels like double the weight of this. I haven't weighed it yet, but it is super heavy. So I'm probably just going to go back to my Steelman. But, you know, I'll link it below if you still want to pick one up. But I will probably be returning this. So I'm going to just swap it out right now for my Steelman because it's just a lot lighter and fits better in this front pocket. I've already mentioned the notebook, how it fits better in the larger one back here. And then flipping it over, you have the paracord strap, which I've kept on here because it's a little bit more useful on the larger one. I did take it off the smaller one. I feel like it's a little bit easier to carry this in my pocket. This one is great because I can wear it around my neck or even over my shoulder as almost like a sling pouch. It also has a zippered compartment just like the small one, which is much larger. You can see just how big this compartment is versus the smaller one. And so I have some larger supplies in here like zip ties, some batteries, a little fidget toy along with my mini ratchet, and a little small samurai knife from Stat Gear. Now, I haven't carried this in a while, but I've gone back to it because it's just such a cool little knife. And so I just thought I'd throw it in there. And also little, I guess you could call it a pry bar, but it's more like a knife pick. So if you have slip joint knives with those nail nicks, you can use it to open it without having to just break your fingernails. So you can fit a lot more stuff back there, but that's just what I have loaded out with me right now. Just like the small one, it also has 2 pockets in the back. And because it's larger, you can fit full-size items like a larger knife, a larger flashlight back here. And so over here, I have the Wubin PL01 pen light. Love this flashlight. I just did a review of it. It's very simple and straightforward. You got this really nice barrel design, great for EDC. Got a pocket clip and a little tail switch to turn it on. Goes up to 650 lumens, I believe, and then half press to cycle through the different modes. So great flashlight in terms of everyday carry. You've also got a slot for my knife. And this is the CJRB Pyrite Light. Love this knife. Very smooth action with the button lock, FRN scales, which make it very lightweight, and a nice pocket clip, which is deep carry and is reversible. So that's why I love this knife. I recently found it after having lost it for several months. And so I'm glad that it's back in my possession and I can just fit it right back here in this pocket. I hope this was helpful to you guys in terms of making a decision which pouch might serve you better. But in my opinion, if you can afford it, pick up both. You won't be disappointed. So let me know in the comments section what you think of the Maxpedition PLATY. Do you like it? Which size works better for you? Love to know your thoughts. And please remember to like, share, comment, subscribe, and pray to help support the channel. I'd really appreciate it. And until next time, God bless.